Now, what is a business voucher? Well, let me state it this way so you get a kind of an idea. It's a piece of paper where things are clearly defined. What that means by that is this. Let's say you own a company and you have somebody that comes in once a week and professionally cleans out your restrooms. So what the guy does is he details whatever services he did to your restrooms, and then he puts a price on there as to how much he's charging you for doing those particular services. So the voucher says, I did X and Y services, and this is how much I charged you for X and Y services. And then you, as the company owner, write out a check saying, hey, this is my payment to you for what you did for us. And that's what a voucher is all about. And you need vouchers for all kinds of things. If you're going to buy a company car, what you do is you write down on a voucher what kind of car you're going to buy, whole 9 yards, what the price of it was, and then, of course, you write out a check saying this is the check that goes with that voucher. Okay? If you're going to buy office supplies for your office, you'd write down what supplies you bought for the office, how much they cost, on a voucher, and then you write out the check that pays for those office supplies so you can have a physical record of what you did when you wrote out that check. And that's what a voucher is all about. And yes, you do have to have those kind of vouchers so you can have a detailed account of what you've been doing in your business, especially for tax purposes. If you're going to try to get a write-off, you've got to have those vouchers so you can say, hey, this is what we did with the money, and you can see a detailed account of what we did. And so there's what a voucher is. And you see now why it's so very important to do that, because you're going to get a tax write-off for some of these things, and you can do that. Especially for office supplies. You can get a big old write-off for that. It's very important that you don't just have a receipt from a store, which you, of course, you would attach to the voucher, but on top of that, you have a voucher that says this is what we physically did. You can also use that as a means to show people in a presentation what you're spending in the company so they can decide whether they want to spend that much money or they might want to spend less. Maybe they find a competitor that's a little bit cheaper, that kind of thing. And there you go. So vouchers can be used in business presentations. They can also be used as a means of getting tax write-offs. So it's very important to get those vouchers. Alright? I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.